This is a small porcelain dog. He is white. He has some little dark spots on him. He has a smug little face and a curly tail like a pig. He looks like he maybe just did something wrong, and then his owner came home and he's like, I love you, but you're not gonna be thrilled. You know when a dog does that? Wallace was my grandmother's. When she died, my mom gave me a little collection she had of small porcelain animals. Wallace had a whole family. I decided to bring Wallace with me to New York because he feels really special. If there was a little porcelain dog that looked just like this dog, he would not be as special as Wallace because Wallace belonged to my grandmother. And when I was moving into my dorm and my parents were here, my mom knocked Wallace off of my desk and his leg broke off. So now he's glued back together with super glue, but you can still see where he is broken.
There was this girl who sat behind me, and he had all those like really cool stationaries, like pens, notebooks, all that really pretty stuff. And I really liked them, so I was like, next time you go home, can you just like buy me one and I'll pay you back? She's like, all right. And then like after a couple weeks, he just brought me this notebook, and apparently it's like a diary book, and it costed me like 10 RMB, and I kept it until now for my first year of university. So how many years is that? 5, 6. So this is 7th year. I'm not very consistent in terms of just writing entries. It's like I just forget about it, and usually I write it when like there are certain periods of a year where you just like I don't know experience a lot of stuff. You go through a lot emotions or experiences. You just want to write down. I guess it's like pieces of my life in general. What's special about it is basically like as you know like I move around a lot. Every place around the world, I just stay for like 3 4 years and just move to another place. So because of that, nothing is really preserved. Instead about this book is like I think it's the only object that like got preserved and like still kept using through all these years actually. Besides my family members, this book is all I got.
I've been wearing these boots since the 7th grade. It's been around 7 years since then. I think it's funny how my feet haven't grown. I'm still like a size 6, and people tell me I have tiny feet all the time. And I think when I first got them, I thought they were super fancy, and since then, I've worn them in, and I'm pretty sure the shape of my feet are thoroughly embedded in them. I think they're like the most comfortable pair of shoes I own. If you like actually pay attention to it, you can tell like my walking habits are written all over them. Like they're covered in these careless scuff marks that I never notice because I'm too busy all the time. And you can see like the wrinkles on the heels where my weight actually settled in. And my dad used to always laugh at me and tell me that I walk with my toes pointed inwards, and he used to like compare me to a bear or a duck. And I guess that's why they look so lopsided. And I've actually walked around almost everywhere that I know of with these shoes. And now I'm wearing them around New York City, and it's pretty surreal because they still haven't worn out. And it's kind of funny to think about how time flies and you don't even notice.